Hello, welcome back. Last time I untangled Monument again, got the key out of it and everything, and I have a metal puzzle to do, I have some old things to input, and I have some regular puzzles to do. Right now, what I want to work on is the meta puzzle, and I think I don't even need to go anywhere for that. I just want to go over here, and I'm going to play this room again. Let's see if I can make any sense out of this now. Okay, so... when is the moment when I go? It's like... when you're there and idle? That's not it. It's when you're there and just have moved. And that's how I get out. Okay. So, I have 2 sky keys. The south part of this room is done. I looked at that as thoroughly as I feel is necessary, and there was no jailbreaking of any sort to do. All I could do is leave with my 1 sky key prize. That's why there's 2 here, so that the 1 wouldn't get me into this part of the room, really. Yeah, okay, so, things I'm trying to do. Shoot this eye with that eye without opening that door. That's really the gist of it. So first of all, let's try that the simple way. That statue makes me so suspicious of so many things. But it's just, I have to walk across this to awaken it, and... I don't know. Anyway, so... the problem is, like, I kind of looked at this situation, and... I cannot really imagine how I would... okay, instead of doing this in single room mode, I want to go there myself and see if that helps. Above the castle. So this means all the doors are already opened, so I'm in the mode where I just want to clear the room. First of all, this makes a few changes in the room. Okay, what does it do exactly? Hello, it toggles this. Oh, this is going to be a funny little spot here. Okay, now hang on, I haven't interacted with the room in this way just yet. Wait, okay, there's a lot... I haven't actually tried the room in this mode. Like, I need to go here and do things. This was the moment. Was it? Wait, why is this... oh. That's interesting. So, okay. So I kind of want to keep this slug alive for a little longer. Okay, so this is, this does a lot of things I didn't notice that it did, including that. Oh. Pull in case of emergency, escape route will open leading to the surface. I do not understand this sign. Is this the escape route? The slug escapes to the surface. Yes, it's the slug who escapes. Wait. Is that the same slug as, is that the same slug? That... I guess that's the same slug, isn't it? Have there been... hold on. I'm just realizing something about this world, I think. All of the slugs that I saw... hold on, wait. If I hold initial and... oh, hey, I have a little UI bug here. I'm holding the preview initial state button, but if I navigate, it resets that, so I have to repress it. Okay, that should be easy enough to fix. So, this was a very slug-light world. There were 2 here, but these are actually bomb bugs. I think the only slug I've ever encountered is the prince or whatever. Except for these 3. No, those are bomb bugs. those are bomb bugs. Check it out. These have the slime trail. Those just don't have their disguises on. Well, I mean, if I can explain that away here, I can explain it away everywhere else. But yeah, I think this is the special slug. You are the prince. Okay. You are the prince, and you're going down there. That's... okay, so that's what this sign means. It's not for me, exactly. It's for you. Okay. So I just need you to escape. It says to the surface. I guess that just means... in lore, you go to the surface and then end up over here. So when you say surface, I don't think beneath. This is beneath the surface. But anyway, okay. So, I think I get what that's about. That's a lore thing. So you... okay. So if I opened that, then I wouldn't even need... I need the slug's assistance a little bit. I think that's sufficient. Yes. Hey! That's actually... okay. Well, hold on, did this close at some point? I wasn't fast enough... was I fast enough to... what did I just do? Oh, you turned around, of course, right, you would turn around there. It's just that you won't ever step on these two anymore. Okay. Anyway, so those are cleared up. Escape route will open leading to the surface. Alright. You have escaped! And the sign kind of masks the not death effect. Okay, so I can come over here and check it out, this statue. This statue, this statue, this statue, I have access to the statue. I can do things with the statue. This is starting to look a whole lot more hopeful than I was expecting it to. Still a lot of complications. This is going to be funny. Not quite in the way I thought, but yes. Okay, I'm standing here. You're firing over that door. But I need something here. Is that something the push block or the statue? Okay, so push block has difficulty. It can't turn this corner. And it has some trouble turning this corner. It can't turn this corner. Do I need to bring the statue over to assist me with turning this corner? If I did that, and the statue were out of my way, I should be able to do everything. Yes, here's the place where I stand to fire this. Yes, okay. This all routes just fine. I just never opened this door. Okay, so this should allow me to clear treasure vaults. I think everything is explained now, right? That wasn't too bad. So, what was it I needed assistance with? Hold on, statue can't help there. It can't help here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to... first of all... let's leave the push block... yeah, I can't go through there. So I have to go through this way. That's actually fine. Those obliterate each other. You go away. This is the only one that needs to live. However, what about you? Well, I can just take you like, well, you will... this will be mutually destroyed. This must have been interacted with by... yeah, that. Okay, so that changed the nature of this. I do not want... oh. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. I don't need the statue's help at all. Okay. All these little things I just did not notice about the room. Alright, so a door I just never open. Statue, you can just, like... not get in my way, mostly? Shoo. Here we go. Okay. 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 Yay! Room is clear! Okay. Just had to have that one insight. Alright, new room! And it leads farther on. There was a brief moment when I saw the shape of what these rooms were. I don't remember it, just that, you know, there were more rooms out here. That was all I knew. And I already kinda knew that. Okay, so we got scary things. These two having a moment bumping their faces into each other. This one not really doing anything. I need this broken. Really? That's what it seems. Also, this is a funny setup. So if you ever... Okay, hang on. So before I do too much else, there's a stacking mechanism here, by the way. Hold up. Okay, so there's a push block way up there. Okay, I'm just gonna have to explore and see what kinds of things I can do and not worry too much about, like, losing various resources here. I can do simple experimentation here, the way I want to. If I'm not worrying about loss, which I'm not. So what I want to see is, once you step there, that thing's gonna fall. Can't even see it very well, but it's falling. It's going down that hole. Okay, so then what I need looks more like that, except I need to take a moment away from here. I can park you here for the time being. Sure, you're afraid a little bit, that's okay, it happens. Look away from me. I think this is what I want? Not quite. So, like, I need to use this, right? I do, yes. So this is where those other two that I disposed of too early would have come in, I think. Unless I can just... No. Okay, so that's where those two would come in. They would move either this out of place or this into place. Either way would be fine. But it does mean I need to avoid... No, what's this for? Am I stacking something? It didn't seem like that would have been necessary. However, it probably would be because I can't block both. Yeah, I can get this out of here and block this way, then those can freely move, right? I think I can do all that. So that's step one. You have moved over there, sure. Now you don't see that anymore. And now you're out of the scary zone. And everything's fine, right? Making me wonder if I'm missing something. It'll probably still reveal itself to me. Like I don't have this actually solved yet. And I haven't actually routed the, what it's gonna take for sure. You can be scared up there, that's fine. What it's gonna take to get those two to do a useful job for me. So maybe it takes a little more than I'm imagining. So unscare that and get a little bit trapped, that's fine. Oh, I've remade this happen. Let's just avoid letting you go that far in that direction. Sure. Let's do even better by doing this. Oop. So then, this comes here. You look that way, this goes here. I'm ready for that. So I suppose my desire would be... you here-ish, and you there-ish, so I would... Oh, hold on, why do I need both? Can't I do this with one? Ooh. Not yet. Maybe now? Okay, things are a little bit complicated here, but I think it should be... Can I just, like... Here. Let's give you a way to not be in my way. I want you one more north. Not yet. Oh... That's true, okay, but that's fixable. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright, you two. Please behave. Here, if I want you to behave, just do that. Now, I do want to pull one of you. So then let's do this. And the one I want needs to be... was it here? I think so. Okay, if that's there... No, I'm not ready for that yet. Although, couldn't I be if I did... this? That should be fine. You will have to be here. Okay, that's a problem, actually. Gonna have to push instead of pulling. Which also is a little bit of a problem. Okay. Complications have occurred. Right, that'll get you through. Okay. That's approximately like the general zone where I want you. Then I want this. And yes. No. Maybe? Sort of? Alright, you explode. Thanks. You get ready. Okay, there we go. That seemed to have done it. Then this... Oh, that was fun. I feel like I missed something here. I never stacked anything. And, I ignored a bomb bug? Okay, there was almost certainly another way to do that. But I don't know what I was supposed to stack. This was the way I found. Okay. Trojan Horse. Oh, it's a... Okay, took me a second to realize what I was looking at. Hey, check it out, it's the last Terra key. That's what I was after. Okay, so there are stepping stones. Boom! There are the red spots. That's nice. Orange or whatever color it is. Cool, okay, so... that solves the entire meta puzzle. Now I just have to solve the actual regular puzzle. Technically, do I? Are there any Terra keys past Barracks? No, just Infernals. Do I need Infernals to go here? No. Do I have all my Terra keys already? No, I'm short... one? I'm short one that's still in the world at what location? Who haven't I recollected? You. The ending. Okay. Cool. But that means I need the Infernals. Okay. Alright, so now at this point, Barracks is what stands in my way. But hey, okay, so my marking was more correct than I realized. I didn't only want to avoid that on the first pass, I want to avoid it forever. Okay, so yeah, I need to be on the other side of this door, which requires me to go through some sort of ridiculous maze of statues. But now, I don't think I have any, anything I need to undo. Like, currently, it looks like this run is viable for finishing everything I need to do. I could pick through here now, but I don't see the oh, right. I need to redo Breach because the fence changed shape. When do I need that prime key? Not yet, because I have a surplus. Like, not until I want to open these doors, I think. Okay, well, anyway. Drawbridge is what I want to get here. Alright, let's spend a few minutes looking at Barracks. So yeah, one big problem is out of the way. This big problem remains. So, I want to look at something. Was this hot coals added since the first time I solved this? Oh, I had to check. The hot coals is indeed new. This was just a regular floor before. So, I am forbidden from using this as a bracket location, which tells me some important things, actually. So, knowing that... that means... I don't think I'm ever inserting a statue into this room, right? Because to do that... yeah, I think that's specifically what this forbids. Like getting a statue down here, scraping it off, putting it in this room by walking around there. I imagine the real solution to this is simpler than the whatever it was that I did, which was ridiculous. Okay. First, let's open this. But let's also do it carefully. Let me think about... well, it's pretty simple to do, isn't it? I must have this open because the bomb bug has to be lured out of this tight space at least this far. So that is required. That's non-optional. This is directly in the way of the bomb bug. Then from here, this is directly in the way of the bomb bug, the direction that it's going, and there's no path it can sneak through here, because it can't turn on these and it can't go across that, unless I clean it off of the statue first, which I don't think I'm doing. So that all seems correct. Can imagine that this is what I'm doing. Maybe be correct. Be incorrect. Okay. Before that's broken open, let's move this out of here. Getting it back there is not a problem. And actually, this can come out too. Should it? For now. Alright, just keeping maximum options open. Wait, how did I blow that up? Hang on. How did I... oh, right, there's a window there. Wasn't looking at the window. Okay. Remember to notice the windows. This one's not relevant. This one lets me get the bomb bug. This one probably isn't relevant. Okay, so things that are happening in this room. I do need to go in there. I can't go that way because I'd have to be in there to do that. I can awaken you early. There's a window there. And I can let you out and have you just way too close to me and unable to do anything about it. There's nothing interesting about putting somebody in... okay, no, I can still do this. Also nothing interesting about this being a monster block anymore. Oh. No, that's still doable. This is meaningless, right? Yeah, that's nothing. Let's make a momentary sacrifice. Let's see if this part of the room still plays out the same. If I do that. You definitely mean something. The fact that I can awaken you from here seems extremely intentional. Like, this window would not be there if that wasn't part of the room. I need this block, though. And the rest of this is just statue unpacking, as far as I am aware. Oh, hi. That's actually kinda not fine. Unless I do this. Ooh. And now you awaken, so I can't make that late unless I had brought the other block in here. Now this block barrier here might be intended to prevent me from doing that. So right, at this point, my only real problem is that this is in a corner. That was a very important corner to put it into. So one idea I tried at one point was to leave you asleep by putting a block here, awaken you, stash you away for a while, get the block back, have that become the block that carries me, or be the one that carries the statue. Because like at the end of the room, I need you on a thing and another thing free for me to step on it. Now hold on, let me make sure I understand that part still. So if you're demonstrified, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Isn't it just this? I think this is the whole thing. Yeah, that's the whole thing. So nothing to that, great. So how to deal with this pressure plate? This is the crux of the room. The only thing I was ever able to put on there was either one of these blocks and get it lost, or this specific statue. Okay, now here's a question. If I have a loose statue somewhere, let's just simulate it like this. Can I still use that to push myself around? So if you were there, and then you were there, and then I did this... I would need a second push block free. Which I would have if I had already unstacked you, and not stashed one there. Like, I think no matter what, this layout requires 2 push blocks, right? That's my understanding. I have to have 2 push blocks and a statue ideally still stacked on one to use this to travel over there. So that implies... Actually, what does that imply? I think what I'm kind of trying to funnel toward is that this statue goes on that pressure plate. Problem is, I don't know how to do that. Okay, now I think I have experimented with an approach that looks like this, right? Yes, I definitely have. I remember doing this. And learning that if I arrange things this way, that actually becomes a boosting mechanism, where you could go up high if these two were swapped around. But I don't think there's a situation where that results in you being where I want you here. Now, just to make sure I'm not making stuff up, I still don't understand the purpose of this little prison. It's probably just to prevent something, some way of moving statues around that'd be convenient if I could do it. I got a weird idea. Now see, there's the prison. That's what this prevents. So you go in there, you're not coming out to the spot where I need you. There's nowhere in the room I can go to change that. Okay, now what if... So I think I can one block this, right? This will do just as well that way. No. Never mind. No, don't do that. Yeah, you're on there now. Great. Could you just crumble into a pile of rubble now? No, I have to do that myself. So, I mean, the swap I want to do is, like, I want us to trade places right now. Just you on this side of the wall, me on that side of that wall. I pull you over, I smack you there, and everything is great. I can still move these everywhere they need to go, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that's permanently held down. I have all the resources I need. Everything would be cool. It's just that, like, this... What do I do now? In the hypothetical situation where I had not broken this wall, that wouldn't actually help me get you on this side of it, would it? I don't think it would, no. Because I can't go around this way, you just catch up to me too fast. If I go around that way, and you know, that's not broken, and I get you where there's just no way to go around this way. No, this just doesn't work. Okay, so I think my idea, like the state of having you on this side of the wall, me on this side of that wall, just is not something that I can ever create. It sure would be nice, though. So unbroken, unbroken. These three were all mandatory. I get the choice about those. Would it help me to have these in either of the two states? More than the other? Well, I'm seeing this room differently. There are angles being explored here that I wasn't exploring before, but it still all just reduces to this situation. I always end up in this puzzle state, or something similar. Did I decide right? If I have both blocks free and this statue comes off... Okay, right, so let's query things this way. If I pulled you off, could I kill you here, ever? I believe the answer to that is yes. And here's how I do it. Check it out, there we go, that's the state I wanted. Okay, cool. That seems almost nice. No, hold on. Does this just work? So I need a line of sight blocker. Okay. There are complications. Oh, a lot of them. Was this statue always here? I wonder if you might not have been here. Because you are preventing me from putting this block where I want it. I'm trying to make it so I can get in here and back out without awakening you. Then later... Let's pretend all of these statues are dead. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so let's pretend all of those statues are dead. And, did I actually use this for anything? Doesn't really matter. But no, I didn't. Hold on, just in case it does. Sure. This here. Don't break that, because I don't need to. Awaken, go in here, do this. Now, let's pretend I've gone in here, come back out, you are still asleep. Can I solve the room from that state, if it could be created? What I need... Okay, I would break this. You? Oh, the problem is you get too close to me too fast, don't you? No. No, I can bracket you there. And here. And then, let's say... here. Or even like that is fine. Yeah, that resolves. Okay. So, if I could, from the state I was in a moment ago... if from here, I could get in here, do all of this while not awakening you, and get back out. Or leave one of these alive. It's not gonna happen. I think you're new and I think you prevent that. Like, I was able to pull this one out to the point where I have shoved a block here before, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on. The fact that that block is there, I would have to get that block back, and wasn't that the gigantic, ridiculous dance around the entire world that I did at the end that was, like, clearly just completely off the beaten path? No, putting a block there removes it from my use out here. So no, I don't think that's it. But why can you awaken early? If you're not to be used way later... Well, hang on, can I place a statue rubble here? Don't think so. Wait no. I thought of doing this, but then, no. Just to open up a space. No, there are so many reasons that's not helpful. Situation just looks exactly like that. Yeah, I'm so constrained by these that I can't make anything else happen. Got some weird ideas then. So I don't think you can be used for anything in particular, but what if I take you now? I place you somewhere. I want this block in a more comfortable spot. You go someplace where I can later employ your services to... Just the arrangement of these makes me think this isn't just a self-contained puzzle. Somehow this spills out into the rest of the puzzle, but I've always done it just as a self-contained thing. So yeah, just like this moving piece. What can I hypothetically do with you? Can I trade places with you in such a way that I can get you in here later? Like, can I be over here with you in that spot? I think that's unlikely. But let's look at it. Like, where can you even go? Here, sure. From there, here is viable. From there, here is viable. From there, I'm a bit stuck. Yeah, from there, nothing happens. So is that a clear no as my answer, then? Reasonably. Yeah, I think, like, creating that situation is about as hard as getting you to die here, isn't it? Maybe. But why can I awaken you early, then? What can I do with that? This window exists for a reason. The only possible thing it can do is to let me awaken you from this side of the wall. That's all. It's just that. And I don't see what that does for me. Okay, well that's the state of Barracks. Got it. I have a few other things to input. Yeah, and I do need to get through here before I can ever see what's past this spot. Okay, but at least the world makes a lot more sense now, and even here in Barracks, I've made a little more sense of the situation. Okay, cool. So, I learn something new every time I look at this. Next time, if I'm not feeling this, I can go ahead and re-input the rest of my solutions, and maybe work on New Breach. Because I do need to work on New Breach. And I don't have access to any of the rest of these until I solve Barracks. Yep. Okay. Alright, so next time, that stuff.